Welcome to More to Know on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Kent Lewis. Joining us today from Half Moon Bay, California, is Jeff Conlon with Ideas, Money, Art. Welcome to the show, Jeff.
Thanks for having me, Kent.
It's a pleasure. And let's just kick off in 30 seconds or less. Just give me a little bit about yourself for the listeners.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm the founder, CEO of Ideas, Money, Art, or IMA, as we call it. We've been around for quite a while, actually about 15 years. And we specialize in lead generation for small and mid-sized companies spending between kind of 10 and 100K in their monthly ad spend, with a specific emphasis on home service companies and home improvement companies. That's one of our core niches right now, but we've worked with a variety of industries in the past. So we have a key thing, which is we created something called the digital marketing quadrant, and that's kind of how we approach digital these days.
Okay. So tell me about, it's always interesting to see how people fall into this world of what I call search, or I guess digital marketing, broader speaking. How did you end up in this space?
Yeah, so the way that I ended up in this space is I made a feature film in the early 2000s, early aughts, and that was a huge failure. But I ended up with an editing suite, basically, because I went back and recut the movie on my own. So I had this, this is back in like the, G4 Mac, Power Mac days. And so a buddy of mine was like, let's make commercials. Like, let's, because we were broke. And I'm like, well, I don't want to make TV commercials, but I feel like online video is going to be a big thing. And this was about 6 months before YouTube launched. And so that's what we started doing. We started making like little flash videos for people's websites, like $1,000 a pop. And then quickly figured out that project revenue is really tough and recurring revenue is much better. And started getting into Google Ads and SEO and things of that nature, and kind of went from there.
Okay, cool. And so you've been in the Google space for a while. I'd love to hear, you mentioned in our debrief about Performance Max and Google constantly changing the game and making it easier for us. Do you want to just make a quick comment about what you think about their latest improvement?
Yeah, so, as a Gen Xer, I remember Ronald Reagan, and his thing with the Soviet Union was always trust but verify. And so I feel the same way about Google. The thing with Performance Max and the constant improvements and suggestions that we're getting from our Google reps is just that. Like, we've always been very skeptical of any recommendations made, only because when we tested them, Google made more money and our clients made less. And so I think what's happening now, I think we are starting to see some of the machine learning and AI, if you want to even go that far, starting to make sense for our clients' revenue perspective, not just Google's. But we're still in a very much in a skeptical, you got to prove it first. But we are seeing better results than we have in the past.
Okay. And then I know we just have just over a minute left. I want to ask this question. What is the future for media buyers, with this increasing automation and intelligence, machine learning, AI? Are they going to have to get a new job?
I think they're going to have to get more strategic. And that's something that, without a doubt, there's going to be an automated platform, especially with Google. We'll see about Facebook, but obviously that's, coming down the pike. So for us, it's messaging first, it's copy first, it's offer first. And then, the media buying side is going to sort itself out. But if you don't, what I see so often, the mistakes people make is they start, I'm a media buyer, but they have no idea about copywriting. They have no idea how to design an ad or create a compelling offer. And so it doesn't matter how good you are, you're not going to have the results you need without those three elements. So hopefully people move into that space more, because that's, we have GTP3, but it's still not there yet as far as copywriting. Yeah. So get in what you can before you're completely automated out of the scene.
So more strategic, bigger picture, round out the skills, makes total sense. You know what? Unfortunately, we never have enough time. That's all we have for today. So, Jeff, I want to thank you for sharing your insights with us and our listeners. To find out more about this episode's guest and topic, please visit dailyadbrief.com. We hope you'll join us next time on More to Know.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.